So I have my big market that I've been preparing for all year coming up this Saturday, and let's go over what I've made so far. So this is the list we started out with. We made a lot of progress, and there's a lot we didn't finish, and that's okay. This was more of a guideline than it was what we had to follow exactly. So food section, we finished mostly everything except for the barbecue dino nugget. For the market stand, we finished almost everything except for some stuff I either ran out of the color yarn I needed or I just wasn't feeling making it at that time and never came back to it. The flowers we took out completely. I just wasn't feeling very excited about these, so I just canceled them completely. We have a couple from last year that I'm going to try to sell, but after that I probably won't be making flowers to sell anymore. They just take too long. They're really pretty, but they're really aggravating to make sometimes. And people that do it, I applaud them. For the adoption section, we didn't finish a lot of this, but we finished the cats and I have some snakes. So that's a good start. One day I'll actually make the puppies for that section too. I'm really excited to do that. I just ran out of yarn. And for the whimsical section, we finished a lot of this. A lot of it was duplicates, so I didn't prioritize it. It was more if I had the time to make the different kind of mushies, great. But if not, whatever. I did make one dragon. I'm going to try to make one more dragon but I don't know if I'll have time. If I do, great. If not, perfectly fine. And then for the regular animals, I finished a lot of these. A couple of these I didn't make because I ran out of the yarn, like I've said with other stuff, and I just didn't place another yarn order. I wanted to wait until after and see how much of my collection I could use. And some of it I just never got around to making because I wasn't super excited about it. And then the bird cage, I didn't make any of it. It works out because I actually never got around to buying a bird cage for the setup, so that's fine. This will be an add-on later on in the future for the booth. It'll be cute. I still love the idea, just haven't gotten around to it. Then for 200 minis, I am currently almost at 100. That's my goal this week, is to get to 100 minis. I'm at about 70 now, so I think I can do it today. And then some bonuses. These are things I've either added on last minute or some little extras. I want to make 10 small dragons. I've got about 3. I want to make 7 more this week if I can. 20 car hangers. I've got about 10 made, so I think I'll get that this week. And then I have made tardigrades and pigs in a blanket, which are my newer patterns. They weren't patterns that existed before this list was made, so I added them on. I have a couple. I don't have a ton, but I have a couple. But yeah, in total I have about $6,300 worth of product made, which is great. My goal was $10,000, but of course I didn't expect to get to that, especially with the wedding I had recently. All of that kind of took a lot of my time near the end. We are doing pretty good this week. I hope to get my product amount up to about 7,000. I think that's a good place. If I sell half of that, then that would be 3,500, which is the most I will have ever made at a market. And that would be awesome. I think that's a pretty realistic goal, but we'll see. Stay tuned.